Hi there. This is an astrological forecast for Libra for April 2011. And this also applies if you have a Libra ascendant. So my fellow Librans, everything should be going off in your house of relationship at the moment. Relationships, relationships, relationships. This is the focus of this month. Boy, you will have an opportunity for those of you looking to be in a relationship to meet somebody new. You may have to be more proactive than you normally are, but if you are willing to be proactive and to be out there and to socialise and to network, then there's the possibility of meeting somebody new coming into your life, definitely. We've also got the possibility as well of meeting several new people. So be open to people coming from all different walks of life, different cultures, different places. Be open to that, because I'm seeing a lot of people around you this month, Libras, if you want it. Now, with Uranus in that house of relationship for you, opposite yourself, you are going to experience some huge changes in your relationships, if it hasn't already started. My guess is that for many of you, it's already started. Your relationships will be turbulent, will be changeable. They may be inspiring. They will certainly be different. You will expect the unexpected in your relationships. And this amounts to all kinds of relationships, be it an intimate relationship, your spouse, your partner, somebody you work with, a partnership, business partnership, even people you consult with. So it could be your doctor, your dentist, your lawyer. All these people, all these relationships are coming up for change, and you will be pushed outside your comfort zone in these areas. But there will be the opportunity for you to break free, maybe of some old relationships that weren't serving you, and also to come to bring more nourishment into the existing relationships that you have, to not really be settling for less. Much as you like the peace, Librans, I'm not seeing a whole lot of peace in your relationships, at least in those ones that need change, that have been sitting there, you've been procrastinating as you tend to do, and you've not been ready to take decisions. For those relationships that are great relationships, that's fine. I'm not talking about those, but I'm talking about the ones that you know you've not actually taken action on. Those are the ones that are going to come under sharp focus, and you're going to experience some turbulence and some changes, so that, especially if relationships end, it's making the way for new ones to come in, because I know how important relationships are to you, my dear Librans. They're very, very important. Many of you are experiencing huge changes, of course, being a cardinal sign, and with the cardinal climax going on, we're seeing huge changes worldwide, and this is happening inside of us, particularly the cardinal signs, Libra, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, particularly. And most of us have got something in cardinal in our charts anyway. So that particular planet that's in a cardinal sign will be being activated during these changing times. Of course, we've got Mercury retrograde, as I said last month, and it's going to be retrograde until the 23rd of the month. So it's in your 7th house of relationships, so you may have misunderstandings with people, miscommunications with people. However, something that you've been working on for a while and you want to complete, it's a wonderful time to do it during this time. Also a good time for reflection and rethinking things that maybe haven't worked, to rethink them through and come up with new and innovative ideas, because Mercury, although it's retrograde, is still in Aries, so it can be still very innovative. One of the most important things this month is the fact that Neptune changes sign. Neptune moves from Aquarius to Pisces on the 5th of this month until August of this year, goes briefly back into Aquarius, and then goes in February into Pisces for many years to come. So what does this mean? Well, Neptune is the planet of confusion, delusion. It's also the planet of higher love, spiritual compassion, understanding for the best of humanity. So it has its pluses and minuses. It also rules liquids, gases, things that are unseen, drugs, pharmaceuticals, things that are done in hospitals, in prisons, subversiveness, fraud. All these kinds of things come under anything that's under the radar. So wherever Neptune is in your chart natally is where you could be fooled or where you're confused. So let's say it falls into your 7th house of relationship natally. You may have made sacrifices, great sacrifices, for relationships in your life. For people, you may have had to look after somebody who was sick. You may have had to look after somebody's needs. You may have been too idealistic in your relationships and been very disappointed in them. Or on the other hand, on the very big plus side, you may have met a real soulmate with whom you really meet on that very deep, connected, all one level, which of course many of you really desire. Now for you, Librans, it's happening in your 6th house, the transit of this Neptune. So the 6th house rules your work and your health. So under this Neptune transit, it's important that you don't suddenly get taken in by a new kind of diet or a new thing that you should suddenly take out of your diet altogether. Just make sure you don't get taken in by something or a drug or something that looks like a miracle drug or a miracle vitamin or whatever it is. Really be careful about these things, because under Neptune transits you're not seeing it clearly. The same will be true of your work. You may find that co-workers or employers or employees, they're not being honest with you. You feel it, you know it, and you don't really know what's going on. You're not being told, but you know something's going on. On the higher level of this Neptune, the wonderful aspect is that if you are working for humanity, if you are working to help others in some way, if you are working to make a contribution and make a difference to other people's lives, this Neptune transit is a wonderful placement for it. And boy, we're seeing so much more of that around the world, where people are really reaching out to one another in times of crisis to help one another through these times. So there you have it, my Librans. Much going on. It's going to be relationship month. If nothing more, it's going to be a lot on relationships. So I wish you a great month ahead, and I thank you for listening. Bye for now.